Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? Happy July 1st, 2024. It is 6:23 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:23 a.m. Eastern. How are you doing? Did you have a good weekend? We're going to kick this month off right, this quarter off right, and the last half of the year. I love first day of quarter, first day of month. I love that feeling of clean slate. And let's do better in the last half of the year than we did on the first half of the year. Always improving. Good morning, one liner. Hey, Casey. Hey, Night Truck, Rachel, Tom. Hey, Hector, Jungle Cat, Greg, Spaceball. Hey, Paula, Topher. Hey, Mike, Tess, Alice, Mal. Thank you, Night Truck. I appreciate it. Good morning, good morning. Yes, if you could hit that like button, that would be great. You're a newish subscriber, Jeff. Well, welcome. The goal here is to go through 25 charts in about 25 minutes, taking a few chart requests here at the beginning, say hello to my friends, and then we officially get started in 6 minutes with indices, crypto, commodities, movers and shakers of the day. Yay! IOC Dr. Fell, you made it. Hey, KK. All right, do y'all have any chart requests for me? Put them out there. We have a little bit of time before I get started. Hey, Amir. Hey, Jill. Welcome to the family, Jeff. Tesla is having a green morning. It got an upgrade. Snow got an upgrade. It's having a green morning. Snow, I don't know if I would trust this gap up. We're in a weekly downtrend and 4 hours overbought. It is news related, so I'd be careful with the top fish, but I think this is more of a short than a long. But again, be careful. Caterpillar, I like it. Daily inverse head and shoulders. Before I even pull it up, I studied it this weekend. There it is. Daily inverse head and shoulders at the monthly 0.382 support. I like it a lot. 335.17 is your next resistance. So Caterpillar is in good graces with me. The daily higher low is now set as we're moving above 33367. As long as we stay above that at open or clear it today, then that daily higher low is set. Oh, you worked all weekend, Mao. I'm sorry. Well, the lazy Americans over here, we get another day and a half off this week with the stock market. Mara is actually one of my Queen of the Mountain names. I like it. I like this high compression squeeze we have on the daily. We're tightening up. Bitcoin is bullish this morning. We're not gapping up, but I like a pullback buy long on Mara. God knows I never thought I'd say that again after all of their dilution. But yeah, I like Mara along with this high compression squeeze and Bitcoin putting in the weekly higher low. Chewy has news. It's also a Queen of the Mountain trade. The kitty, SEC disclosed that he has a $9 million stake in Chewy. So Chewy is green this morning and should provide some day trading volatility. I expect it to be a little whippy, so be careful. NVDA broke the stair step on the weekly. How significant is that? This still could be a weekly bull flag. It's not the best looking bull flag, but it could be. It broke it back here, and you see we had 4 weeks of red, and then it shot up again. So I don't think it's game over for NVDA bulls yet. Bears haven't proven enough The weekly high or low is still the more likely scenario. Let's see if we can get a daily high or low set below, above 118.04. Good morning, Nugget. Yeah, CVNA, I was looking at it this morning as a potential top fish setup. I was looking at, let's see, I think I had it on the 2 hour, potential head and shoulders. Yeah, it's a little wonky, but potential head and shoulders. I liked it for a top fish setup on CVNA. So this list that I have has 174 names on it. I look at all 174 names every single morning. And they're by happenstance, names I've traded before, names that have had recent news. And so a lot of times when you ask me about them, I've already looked at them and have a game plan if I were to approach a trade. So I'm putting in my homework. Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, definitely looking for some rotation success. PR. PR is running into the daily 50 MA. That is a short for me, 1635, 1650 double top. So if you're in a long, I'd be careful. This could be an inverse head and shoulders here confirming, but we've got daily 50 MA overhead problems here. Awesome, Jeff. Awesome. All right, y'all ready to get started? Oh, let's do this. Let's see, what am I doing? Good morning. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori, and I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on X at Chart Gal Lori, that would be lovely. What I do here every morning is we look at the calendar, which we have some data coming out after the market opens, 15 minutes after the market opens, and 30 minutes after the market opens. And then we have Fed Powell speaking tomorrow. That's going to be important, and jolts will be huge. Huge, I tell you. So we've got big data this week. We got non-farm payrolls on Wednesday, and on Friday we have non-farm payrolls on Friday. Wednesday we have ADP non-farm payrolls or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, ADP non-farm employment change. They sound the same. So we've got data every day this week that we're open. So just be aware of that. All right. So what I do here is I show you my table. Overall, things look more overall bullish than bearish, but it's not like bulls are running with it. I wouldn't say that this is a runaway train by any stretch of the imagination. All right, let's look at the indices. Starting with ES. It is mission critical, in my opinion, for traders to be comfortable looking at a futures chart. You don't have to trade futures, but I think it's imperative that you look at it. We had a lot of people saying, oh, SPY got a new all-time high on Friday. Well, it did, but ES didn't. And ES is more important. Futures are more important because it gives us more data. They trade more hours in the day. Look at that double top, 5585, 5588. That was the problem. That was the fly in the ointment, i.e. the problem Friday. And that's why we came to a screeching halt and they did reverse. That's in a song in my head. Okay, that's a cha-cha slide. Yeah, reverse. Okay, so we have this daily double top. We're still holding a daily 12 EMA. It ain't game over for the bulls yet, but it's pretty important to note that also NQ didn't get an new all-time high. QQQ did, but not NQ, and that's more important than QQQ. RTY, I do like this rounded bottom on RTY, but we're still struggling with the daily 50 MA. We closed Friday with an inside bar. I do like this squeeze in this rounded bottom. Let's see if IWM bulls can get something going today. We shall see. Dow is in a daily uptrend. We have a daily squeeze. 1 second. We have a daily squeeze going on. We're holding the daily EMAs. Four hours pretty choppy with a high compression squeeze. Double top at 39585, 39586, support 39484. VIX is a little spiky this morning, a little spicy. However, bears will be scouting a daily lower high relative to 1388. And look at that daily 50 MA right there. And I like to do this. I want to know when it's hitting the daily 50 MA overhead. That could be a good area to go long the market if that daily 50 MA holds for that daily lower high. Yes, we're big and green on VIX, but it's not scaring me yet. Emphasis on yet. Yet. All right. Hang Seng was flat overnight. DAX is up 0.43%. Bitcoin is green overnight. Starting to come in a bit more than bulls would like. And we do have that weekly higher low likely set now that we broke through the high of this candle, 6334.391. We broke through it by $400. Now that weekly higher low is set, which is why I have Mara on our list of Queen of the Mountain trades as a potential long. However, Bitcoin's coming in here and about to give up the green status. And on the next bounce, bears could be looking for a potential 4-hour lower high if this pullback continues. It's not what you want to see. All right, Ethereum got a daily higher high, weekly higher low is likely set. Got daily 50 MA overhead problems for Ethereum. Dollar, we had that 12-hour potential rising wedge breaking bear overnight. Let's see, where is that? Right there, we're breaking bear. So bears will be looking to top fish a 4-hour lower high or a 12-hour lower high. Pick your time frame. But on a bounce, bears will be looking to top fish that. Gold has a potential 4-hour inverse head and shoulders here, and so does GDX. It's a little bit wonky, but I would give it the pattern name anyway. This looks like 4-hour inverse head and shoulders on gold and GDX. But the dollar needs to sit its butt down. Nat gas. Pop out this chat. I'm straining my neck to look at this. All right, so nat gas is still just falling all over itself. 4-hour potential bear flag confirms below 2541. Weekly lower low. Got no trade for you there. Apple. Good morning, Lusmar. Hey, Wave. All right, on Apple, we got 3 weeks of upper wicks. This could be a bull flag, but ideally you don't want to see upper wicks on your bull flags. But a weekly higher low is the more likely scenario, and a daily higher low relative to 206.59. Let's see if the bulls can get their act together and get that higher low set sooner than later. The problem is these potential 4-hour bear flags. From the high of Friday to the low of Friday, we have potential 4-hour bear flags on Apple and on Amazon. Potential 4-hour bear flags. Do we have it on NVIDIA too? No, not on NVIDIA. So just Apple and Amazon, and I believe Meta. Yeah, Meta has a potential 4-hour bear flag. So Apple, Amazon, Meta, potential 4-hour bear flags. NVIDIA, we got a quick daily double top at 127.71, 128.12. We're opening up near the low of Friday. At least we're not gapping down anymore. We were gapping down earlier. So now we know the rules. If bulls can maintain the low of Friday, that could be a long signal if they can open up inside the range and maintain 122.75 as support. Hey, Felix in Panama. So NVIDIA, we're looking for that daily higher low. Weekly charts just fine. But we just have to be on guard for this potential head and shoulders. And y'all know when I see a head and shoulders on the lower time frame, I zoom out to the next higher time frame and say, wait a minute, is there a bull flag potential? Yep. Then this could be a faux head and shoulders, faux real. So we shall see. Tesla. Tesla is moving on up. They got an upgrade today. This chart still looks fine. We have a squeeze. We have the daily 200 MA overhead. I'm going to make an alert for that. That could stop Tesla in its tracks if it were to reach the 206 area. On a pullback, bulls are looking for a daily higher low. Tesla had a great performance last week. All right, Queen of the Mountain trade setups. Hit that like button, by the way, if you can. Okay, let me take a sip of my drink. AAL. This is a dumpster fire. Don't get it twisted. I know it's a dumpster fire, but we held 1086. We hit 1096. So we have a double top now. On double bottom, on the monthly, 1086, 1096. Then we zoom into lower time frames. Look at this hourly EQ. Very clear. We have an equilibrium. We have a squeeze. And on the 4 hours, a high compression squeeze. Right there. So I like AAL to the long side as long as it can hold Friday's low, 1120. And I like the risk to reward. I'm constantly looking for asymmetric risk to reward where the risk is minimal and the potential reward is exponential. If the AC gets too loud, let me know and I will turn it off. It is a hot day here, so, but again, I can turn it off if it gets too loud. Chewy. Chewy, I like for just pure, unadulterated day trading volatility. I will be watching for stair steps, tightening ranges, potential back burner, just looking for opportunities to scalp the volatility on Chewy. I want to stay with the names that are in play. And let me show you what I mean by in play. Let's see. Look at the names that have high volume. NVDA, Chewy, Neo, Game, Tesla, Mara. So you see Mara and Chewy made my list because I like the technical setup and we have volume. I'm constantly looking for names in play. We need to play the names that are moving. If you're a day trader, you need something to move. Okay, back to trading view. So Chewy, I like Chewy for tightening ranges. I'll be watching to scalp that today. Mara, we're looking for that weekly potential higher low with Bitcoin strength over the weekend. It has a daily high compression squeeze. It had some relative strength on Friday, looking for a daily higher low and potential breakout. So let's see, I like a pullback buy on Mara. And then finally, Pens. Pens is a potential top fish setup. I could tweak this in a few different ways. This trend line. Matter of fact, I may do that. So on Pens, we have this nice clear uptrend. But on the 4 hour, this was a much bigger pullback than what bulls would have liked to have seen. And now they're gapping down. So what I want to do on Pens is I want to top fish a test of Friday's low only if it holds. If we have a bull break into that 44.04 range, into Friday's range, I don't want to be looking at the top fish. All right, those are my Queen of the Mountain trades. I got through those fairly quickly. Let's see, what else? Oh, Iren. This is a Bitcoin name as well. Oh, it's already getting its move on. This has a potential hourly EQ here, as bulls are scouting that weekly higher low. So that could be a decent long as well. It's already up 4%, so it may have gotten going a little too fast for us. Okay. Now I have time to take a few chart requests. I never have time. MSTR. We're looking for a weekly higher low. This could be a daily higher low setup. Looking for that daily higher low compared to 1325.54. But if Bitcoin continues to weaken, I'd back away from this idea. Okay, I'm going to go turn off my AC and give y'all time to put in chat any chart requests. Okay. TCGers, I'm going to go ahead and put the Queen of the Mountain setups and med table in chat. Copying my notes. Solano, okay. Let me copy this. Okay, so Solano. Okay, Solano. Solano had a big day last week on ETF news. We're not through this 151.15. We need to get through that level to confirm this inverse head and shoulders. This is a nice looking chart. We are below the daily 50 MA. Potential 4-hour bull flag. Bears will be scouting an hourly lower high compared to 149. But I do like this 4-hour and daily chart. Yeah, bears are just scouting a weekly lower high. We need to get through 151.15 to prove that the weekly higher low is set. NRGU. I don't normally chart ETNs or ETFs that are leveraged, but this looks like a weekly bear flag to me. I don't know what the underlying is here. Is it XOP or XLE? Yeah, XOP looks like a weekly bear flag too, so that lines up. Looks pretty bearish. NNE was a runner last week, newer IPO. Daily higher low is likely set. Now bears will be looking for a daily lower high compared to 37.51 due to the size of this retracement. Okay. Qualcomm. All right. Qualcomm, we're at the daily 50 MA. Weekly higher low is the more likely scenario. 4-hour got oversold. That needs to set that weekly higher low, or bulls have more problems than they know of. Let's see if this is a potential 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. Need to get over the high of Friday to prove that that daily low is likely set. Actually, that daily low is already set, getting over the high of it on Friday. Bulls are scouting that weekly higher low. And we need a 4-hour trend change to feel confident that that weekly higher low is set. So get over 204 and bulls will feel a little bit better. ALAR. This is not an all-time high for this name. It looks like they've had prior highs years ago. 5 years ago. Weekly uptrend, daily uptrend. 4 hours, a little sloppy. I'm not digging this name. You're gapping down here. This is bearish. As long as you hold this gap down, that is a short signal. You're welcome, Jenny. All right. Euro, USD for Joe. I don't know what time frame you're looking at, Joe. On the weekly, this looks like an inverse head and shoulders to me. On the euro. Monthly, just a tightening range. High compression squeeze. Daily, we're rejecting from the 50 MA. 4 hour, this looks pretty powerful. We're looking for a 4 hour higher low. Hourly, we pulled back more than bulls would like. Bears will be looking to top fish against 107.764. All right, that's it for me. I got to go boot up my other stream and go live in the TCG chat room and take those people through the market open. And maybe we can find some good Monday trades together. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. Hit that like button and use stop losses.